Oh well. I am alive and awake this time. Woo! You want to see Sabaton live? Let's go! Hell yeah. Hell yeah! I'm jelly. I don't think they're gonna be anywhere near me for quite a while. Hello. I'm trying to find a nice font that's readable, that's like not wingdings. I have too many round cute fonts. I need more mature fonts. Doesn't look like that at all. You've been waiting so long for this. Ooh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the delay. I'll sing extra long to make up for it. How about I sing... Okay, you know what? That font works. But we sing extra long to make up for it. We got... Here we go, here we go, here we go. Your doggle's watching the stream. Let's go. Let's go. Got a bit more of a autumny theme. I'm going to try a song. I'm going to have to sing it with them. I'm going to butcher it, but I promised Mama Neil, okay? I promised Mama Neil. I have come to the realization that Swedish was made specifically to mess with me because it's so hard. It's so hard. Could say it's a lifetime at war. Yes. There we go. Sorry, I'm a little bit behind. I slept a lot. I was supposed to like do things yesterday. You know, why don't I say hi? Hello. Hello. There we go. All right. I just have to let people know that I'm here. There we go. Boom. There we go. I slept all of yesterday. So last Sunday I was supposed to sing. However, a friend had come over from another province and they were leaving on Sunday. Right before, about an hour before stream was supposed to start, they were leaving. So I woke up early to go have breakfast with them, and I got killed by the morning. I was able to get up and have breakfast, and then I was like, I'm gonna lay down for half an hour, and then we can stream. And it was not half an hour. It was not half an hour. So I moved it to today. So you get 2 karaokes this week. We get Sabaton and we get Hollow Live. So I have to practice. I only really know Mori Calliope songs. So, and I can't rap. So I've seen Sabaton and I've come. Let's go. So we're gonna have a longer one today. I'm just gonna sing all the ones I know. How's about that? I'm gonna sing all the ones I know. Plus one. I wanted to do the duelist, but there's no karaoke track for it, so that one got scrapped. That one got scrapped. So we'll sing all the ones that I know, which isn't too many. But you know what? It's pretty long for a karaoke stream. Pretty long for a karaoke stream. Oh, you know what I forgot? I forgot to get the water. I put a brick of ice in the freezer. I filled a water bottle halfway full. So I have like this brick of ice that I can put some water on top of and have it slowly melt throughout the day. Because that's the best way for me to drink water, is slowly Otherwise, I won't drink it. Give me 1 second, and I will grab that, and then we'll sing. But I'm trying for Mama Neil. The one song Mama Neil wants, I'm gonna sing. The one she wants, I'm gonna sing. I just... I kind of wrote it out a bit phonetically because my brain gets messed with it. So I had to copy the lyrics and put it phonetically so that my brain is like, ah yes, when the G is here, when the G is by a vowel, it's a y sound. So I'm here for Scuff. Let's go! Okay. See, I could have learned it in English, but Mama Neil really likes the Swedish version. So I'm gonna do my best for her. I'm gonna do my best for her, okay? We're gonna do our best. Give me 1 minute. Altogether, noch ein Bier, I think it is. Altogether, noch ein Bier. That's another thing. There's a few changes I had to make to the lyrics so that I could read it successfully. Because I know enough German to mess me up on this. I know just enough for it to be hard to read. Yeah, noch ein Bier. No tea, no tea. Noch ein Bier. Alright, give me 1 sec, give me 1 sec. Ooh. Ooh. I'll be right back. I also have one more bit of sad news, guys. My weekend has been ruined. Ruined, I tell you. Awful. I'll never recover. I dropped my matzo balls on the car floor. I went to a place that sold fresh matzah. Fresh matzah. And I opened it to snack on it. And when I opened it, I didn't grip it well enough. And I threw the matzo balls all over the car floor. So I had to go back in and buy some more. Weekend's ruined. It's over. I'll never recover emotionally. I don't have a delicatessen in my town, so I have to go out to get one. They don't make fresh matzo balls here. Ooh. Ooh. All right. We're gonna sing this while it's still fresh in my memory. Okay? All right? Okie dokie. We're gonna sing it while it's fresh in my memory. So, are you ready for a jump scare? Are you ready for a jump scare? Ah! Words. Ah! Words. Listening to this is the closest I will get. Aw, I'm sure one day I'm sure one day. Oh Lord, it's been over 5 years. I don't know if they'll come back to where I am. I don't know if they'll come back to where I am, but I got to go once, and that's really cool. There we go. There we go. So we'll give this one a try, okay? We'll give this one a try. I'm gonna be singing with them, though, so... I hope I don't get bonked. Okay. Oh, I'm nervous, guys. I'm nervous. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna mess it up, but please don't be angry with me, okay? Please don't be angry. I'm trying. I'm trying. Guys, my audio isn't working. Oh, mother trucker. Hold on. Hold on. Of course it would do this. Of course. Right here, right now. Okay. There we go. There we go. How does that sound? How does that sound? Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Jag ser mig om och ser mitt hem försvinna bort. Men det händer känns nu alldeles för gott. Blöden de knappt den andra blicken kallar mig. Om jag får se mitt hem igen, det vet jag är. Låt vända fram mich bringt, jag går i strid. Och världen brann för kriget, den kan förgöra en man. Jag ger mitt liv för mitt fosterland. Men vem saknar mig, så ser mig som den, en vacker vän. Fader och son som aldrig kommer igen. Men vem sörjer mig? Ich will i strid för Sverige, blöt upp ditt blod. Det är inte värt det döden, inte kärleksblod. Ich bitte Freunde fahren, Herrschenen sagen. Gut meinen Bauch hören, und nu egal. You got too high, I'm sorry. Någon är mitt brand. Det passar. Och världen brann för kriget den kan förgöra en man. Jag ger mitt liv för mitt fosterland. Men den saknar mig, ska se mig som den. En make, en vän, fader och son som aldrig kommer hem. Men vem sörjer mig? I'm trying, I'm sorry. I need a little guitar to rock out on. När du ut, vem vill sitta bli som pappa? För en soldaten värdig slut. För såna in och skina bort och aldrig när kriget den kan förgöra en man. Jag ger mitt liv för mitt fosterland. Men vem saknar mig, så se mig som den. En make, en vän, fader och son som aldrig kommer hem. Men vem sörjer mig, för kriget den kan förgöra en man. Jag ger mitt liv för mitt fosterland. Men vem saknar mig, så se mig som den. En make, en vän, fader och son som aldrig kommer hem. Men vem sörjer mig? There we go. I did it. I did it. I apologize. I apologize for the scuff, but I did it. So now next month I have to do it, but better. Yeah. Yes, estoy hungry. I don't know. It sounded pretty good, thank you. So now I just need to get my pronunciation going. Now I need to get my pronunciation going. So ¿Estás hambre? Yes, está hambre. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the moment you've been waiting for. Video VT enters the stadium without knowing what to sing. Woo! Is better than me speaking German. That's okie dokie. That is okie dokie. You don't have to worry about that. You do not have to worry about that. All right. Let's see. What next? I have a whole list of songs. Why don't we do this one next? Will you try speaking Romanian next? I don't think I know enough. To be fair, I know nothing about pronouncing Swedish, so I mean, technically I could try. The only thing that I do know how to do, confidently, is this, so that I can piss off Oswaldo. I can do this to piss off. To piss off Oswaldo. Woo! ¡Wow! Escucho bien. Oye, ¿cómo me pasó? Oye, ¿qué me pasó? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Anoche salí a Cacarico y tuve descontrol. Le di toda la noche al trago y sin querer tomé demasiado. Dale, pásame la tristeza que tengo, hombre. I can do that to piss off Oswaldo. I will do it at every opportunity. But you're right. It's the Sabaton hour. You're spared for now. It's only like a 1.5-minute long song. Call time! There we go. Yeah, I know just enough Spanish to sing that to piss off Oswaldo. Just enough. All right, there we go. You've been tú eres un mocoso puta. But you know what I have next? I like this one. A second, all the way. There we go. Boom. And another lovely instrumental video by Max Sub-Zero. Thank you, Mr. Sub-Zero. Hold on. Let me see if I can fix this. Wah 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 wah. There we go. That should be better. Ooh, Tin Cannon. In the draft of 1917, a man from Tennessee overseas to the trenches he went from the land of the free. Into war he brought two things along, a rifle and his faith. Joined the ranks as a private assigned to the 138th. There on that day, Hal Van York entered the fray, saving the day, 82nd all the way. Into the fires of hell, they are gonna hero to be. Entered the war from over the sea, intervened 1918 all the way from Tennessee, Hill 223. When his faith has been put to the test, the call to arms he heeds. On the 8th of October he went, made a sergeant for his deeds. Fearless leading the raid of the war machine gun on the hill. Charged the enemy, taking the prisoners by power of his will. There on that day, Sergeant York entered the fray, saving the day, 82nd all the way. Into the fires of hell, they are gonna hero to be. Entered the war from over the sea, intervened 1918 all the way from Tennessee, Hill 223. What Sergeant York achieved that day would echo to the USA. It's 82nd all the way, death from above, what they now say. What Sergeant York achieved that day echoes from France to the USA. It's 82nd all the way, death from above, what they now say. Into the fires of hell, the icon, a hero to be. Entered the war from over the sea. Intervened 1918 all the way from Tennessee. Hill 220, hell, the icon, a hero to be. Entered the war from over the sea. Intervened 1918 all the way from Tennessee. Hill 223. There we go! I recommend. Oh, thank you! They're a little out of my range, but I have fun singing anyway, so. Hello! Hello! Screaming Eagle, some of the most badass units from history. Oh! Ho ho! Ew. How do I do this? Hold on. Timeout. Can come back when you're not a mean wiener. Pretty good time, yeah! There we go. Good job, you're doing good. Ah, thank you, I appreciate it. It's a little out of my range because I'm actually pretty high. I sing very high, so I struggle between picking low or high because I could do high, but it doesn't always sound good. Why don't we do the first song I ever listened to? I got introduced to Sabaton because I play Azure Lane, which is an anime boat girl game. And when they were announcing the Bismarck as a playable ship, they quoted the very newly released at that time song from Sabaton, Bismarck. And people were like, oh, it's the Sabaton song. This is Bismarck coming next patch? So me and my friends all listened to it. It's like, damn, this band's pretty good. So that's how I got introduced to Sabaton. Ghost Battalion. I do know Ghost Battalion. Why don't we do that one next? Let me put Bismarck. There we go. So then. Ooh. Ooh. Oh yeah. Wait, Mr. Sub-Zero has one? Let's go. Oh yeah. There's this guy named Max Sub-Zero on YouTube that makes instrumentals for people to sing to. Can I do Coat of Arms or I do know one song from Metalizer. From the mist, a shape, a ship is taking form, and the silence of the sea's about to drift into a storm. Sign of power, show force, raise the anchor, battleship plotting its course. Pride of a nation, a beast made of steel, Bismarck in motion, king of the ocean, he was made to rule the waves across the 7 seas. To lead the war machine, to rule the waves and lead the Kriegsmarine. The terror of the seas, the Bismarck and the Kriegsmarine. 2,000 men and 50,000 tons of steel set the course for the Atlantic with the Allies on their heel. Firepower, firefight, battle stations keep the target steady in sight. Into formation, the hunt has begun. Death and damnation, the fleet is coming. He was made to rule the waves across the 7 seas. To lead the war machine, to rule the waves and lead the Kriegsmarine. The terror of the seas, the Bismarck and the Kriegsmarine. The bottom of the ocean, the depths of the abyss, they were bound by iron and blood. The flagship of the Navy, the terror of the seas, his guns have gone silent at last. Pride of a nation, a beast made of steel, Bismarck in motion, king of the ocean, he was made to rule the waves across the 7 seas. To lead the war machine, to rule the waves and lead the Kriegsmarine. The terror of the seas, the Bismarck and the Kriegsmarine. To lead the war machine, rule the waves and lead the Kriegsmarine. The terror of the seas, Bismarck and the Kriegsmarine. To lead the war machine, rule the waves and lead the Kriegsmarine. The terror of the seas, Bismarck and the Kriegsmarine. Ooh. Ooh. Man of War. I don't know Man of War next. I learned Enlisted Krieg and I learned the Duelist, but I don't have a backing track for the Duelist. You saw Sabaton in Stockholm? Let's go! Let's go! Alright, let me see what songs. Let me pull up my... Excuse me, let me pull up my notepad here. So I can... Alright. Keep track of this. Now I have to see what songs are all on the coat of arms. Because I don't remember the names of the songs. I only know the final solution well enough to sing for coat of arms, if you don't mind that one. That one makes me sad every time. Your pronunciation of Kriegsmarine is really good, thank you. Ich kann ein bisschen Deutsch sprechen, aber nicht so gut. Nur ein bisschen. Screaming Eagles, let me do the good old mute and see if I know it well enough to sing. Oh, I know this one, okay. I know that one, I know that one. What else was requested? Let me scroll up. Metalizer, I think. Ooh. I spelled metalizer, not metalizer. I don't know anything from metalizer. Oh no, I know Panzer Battalion. Hold on, hold on. Okay, I don't know any of the original ones from that. Wait, unless... Is this the song that I know? Hold on. Howdy, howdy! Okay, I don't know it well enough to sing, unfortunately. Wah! If you could do To Hell and Back. Do I know that well enough to sing? I know a lot of these just not well enough to sing, which is the hard part. Damn, no. Howdy, howdy! I do know Carolus Rex, though. But in English. I know it in English. I know it in English. Okay. Alright. I remember someone typing the lyrics to this one of Wolfpack. So we can do Wolfpack as well. Alright, there we go. Sabaton. Rah! Why is it asking me to... YouTube recommendations are weird. Can I do Friedisland? No, I don't know that one well enough to sing. I have a small list of songs I know. If you search Sabaton on there, I have a small list of songs I know. You can always ask. You can always ask, because there's a chance that I might have just forgotten the name of a song. There is a chance. Alright, here we go. Let me get the lyrics. Gott mit uns? Okay, okay. I think I can do Gott mit uns. Alright. Scream! Eagles. All right. Ooh. Ooh. Crack of the lightning splitting the ground, thunder is sounding, artillery pounding, wrath of the Nazis cast on Bastogne, facing their forces alone. 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 Sent from the skies, jumped into the unknown. The march to Berlin has begun. Spear at the charge, surrounded by foes. Eagles are leading the way. France is still under enemy rule. Push, Axis retreat. Thrown towards Arnhem, a bitter defeat. They're stretched out just one bridge too far. Turn of the tide, it's breaking away. Losing momentum, retreat. Go to Bastogne, the crossroads must hold. Stand alone in the cold. Crack of the lightning splitting the ground, thunder is sounding, artillery pounding, wrath of the Nazis cast on Bastogne, facing their forces alone. 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 Dig your own foxholes or dig your own grave. The storm is about to begin. The siege has begun, there's nowhere to run. Panzerkampfwagen emerge. Tanks and mortars are shaking the ground. Prey of man and machine. Crack of the lightning splitting the ground. The thunder is sounding, artillery pounding. Wrath of the Nazis cast on Bastogne, facing their forces alone. Chill of the winter bites at the bone, and Christmas is drawing near. Soldiers are freezing, the death toll increasing, they're dying in their holes. There's no surrender, there's no retreat, the Wehrmacht is drawing near. There's no reinforcements, fighting all alone? Question mark. They're fighting alone! Ah! Did I miss a bridge? I think I missed the bridge. From the skies ended up in Bastogne, as easy hard as they get. Nazi command, request and demand, offer surrender declined. Nuts, the general's word echo clear. Nuts, the Nazis shall hear. Crack of the lightning splitting the ground, thunder is sounding, artillery pounding, wrath of the Nazis cast on Bastogne, facing their forces alone. I think I messed up, that's okay. Ooh. 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 It's a very Fast and Furious one. It is. Ghost Division and Stormtrooper. Okay. Stormtrooper. There we go. Midway. Do I have Midway on the list? It's one of those that I don't know if I know well enough to sing. There's a lot that I know, but not well enough to sing it. Panzer Battalion, I definitely know. Okay, I don't know it well enough to sing, but I do know Panzer Battalion. That's for certain. There we go. There's one thing, like, listening to the songs on repeat is one thing, but singing them's a bit different. Could I do Primo Victoria? I could. There we go. We're gonna do one for me. There we go. Do I know Saboteurs? Not well enough to sing. I listen to Sabaton a lot, but I don't know all of them well enough to sing, unfortunately. It's a little different singing it, because you have to know when you come in. The first step to memorizing a song is listening to it on repeat over and over and over and over. All right. Ooh. Ooh. There we go. This one's a bit heavy. So we shall do so respectfully. Country in depression, nation in despair. One man seeking reasons everywhere. Growing hate and anger, the few whose orders were precise. Who was to be blamed and pay the price? Wicked propaganda, turning neighbors into foes. Soldiers of the Third Reich searching homes. And then the former friends are watching as they are rounded up one by one. Times of persecutions has begun. Ever since it started on Kristallnacht 38, when liberty died and truth was denied. Sent away on trains, sent on a one-way trip to hell. Enter the gates, Auschwitz awaits. When freedom burns, the final solution. Dreams fade away and all hope turns to dust. When millions burn, the curtain has fallen, lost to the world as they perish in flames. There was a country in depression, there was a nation in despair. One man finding reasons everywhere. Then there was rising hate and anger, the fierce orders still apply. Who was to be blamed and sent to die? Ever since it started on Kristallnacht 38, when liberty died and truth was denied, sent away on trains, sent on a one-way trip to hell. Enter the gates, Auschwitz awaits. When freedom burns, the final solution, dreams fade away and all hope turns to dust. When millions burn, the curtain has fallen, lost to the world as they perish in flames. When freedom burns, the final solution, dreams fade away and all hope turns to dust. When millions burn, the curtain has fallen, lost to the world as they perish in flames. There we go. That was the final solution. There we go. Thank you, Mr. Military. Thank you, God Emperor. I appreciate it. That song hits pretty hard. Ooh. There we go. Thank you for the hearts, though. Thank you for the hearts. I must say, this is my normal voice. The low voice is not. It has taken me years to be able to sing that low. Oh, thank you, Green Republic! Ah! Dankeschön! €5? I believe that's euro. Yeah, Dankeschön! Thank you. This is my normal voice. The low, I've been taking years to learn how to sing that low. 5 years ago, I could not sing Adele because she was too low for me. So I'm really, really glad that it sounds nice now. I'm really glad. It took quite a while. Carolus Rex. There we go. It took quite a while, but I'm glad because now I can sing songs in 2 octaves. Now I can sing songs in 2 octaves and I can harmonize with myself. Alright. Okay. Carolus Rex. To shift away from the sad songs. To shift away from the sad songs. There we go. Dankeschön for the super. Thank you. All embrace me, it's my time to rule at last. 15 years have I been waiting to sit upon my throne. No allegiance, I will swear no oath. Crowned by God, not by the church, as my power is divine. They thought I was too young to rule the land, just as they failed to understand born to rule. My time has come. I was chosen by heaven. Say my name when you pray to the sky. See Carolus rise. With the Lord my protector, make them bow to my will. To the sky. See Carolus rise. To the sky. See Carolus rise. Proved in battle, led my men to victory. No man alive or dead commands me. I answer to the Lord. Hear my orders, question me and die. What I said was said in heaven, and so it shall be done. I know I was destined to rule alone. All for myself, I have claimed the throne, born to rule. My time is now. I was chosen by heaven. Say my name when you pray to the sky. See Carolus rise. With the Lord my protector, make them bow to my will. To the sky. See Carolus rise. To the sky. See Carolus rise. Thank you. All that's thine shall be mine. There's no stopping me. All over Europe my rule shall be questioned by none. All I say give to me, that is my decree. My will be done. They thought I was too young to rule the land, just as they failed to understand, born to rule. My time is now. I was chosen by heaven. Say my name when you pray to the sky. See Carolus rise. To the skies with the Lord my protector. Make them bow to my will. To the sky. See Carolus rise. To the sky. See Carolus rise. Oh no! I mucked it up right at the end. I mucked it up right at the end. Oh no! Oh, the timestamp for enlisted Krieg. Let me find it. You're looking at about 24 minutes. You're looking at about 24 minutes. There we go. Bam. Somewhere around the 24-minute mark. It could be like 24:05 or something, but somewhere around there. Somewhere around there. Oh, Dankeschön! Thank you! And thank you, Connor, for Dankeschön! I'm glad glad you're enjoying it. Thanks, boss. No problem. I don't know how to pronounce Swedish stuff, so we could try Carolus Rex, but I haven't made a phonetic guide for myself. I have not made a phonetic guide for myself. I do not know Dreadnought. I have a little list of requests here. I have Wolfpack by Sabaton. They're all by Sabaton. They're all by Sabaton. Dreadnought is not in the list. I'm sorry. Here we go. Deutsch lyrics, that's interesting. Alright. Wolfpack! That was requested. I have a small list. The requested songs are Wolfpack, Gott mit uns, Ghost Division, Stormtrooper, Panzer Battalion, and Primo Victoria. Alright, here we go. Wolfpack next. Wolfpack next. Panzerkampf is in the list and it is coming up. Wait, no, Panzerkampf is not coming up, but it can be. I think. There we go. Wolfpack. Do I know Panzerkampf? We'll see. Hearts of Khan is not on the list. I was trying to learn the Duelist, actually. But I don't think there's a instrumental out yet. Someone made an 8-bit version, though.
To their own shore came the World War Glees and the Ingham leading the Bury West.
To their own... I messed up. I tried to read that when I was supposed to be singing. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry, Team Triple. I just don't know it well enough to sing. I hope she feels better soon, though. There we go. Start over. I hope she feels better soon. I'm sorry. Oh no, that's not good, Team Triple. I'm sorry.
To their own shore came the World War Glees and the Ingham leading the Bury West. Took the short way and the long route back. Convoy 92. Bury Gleaves and Ingham leading. Tankers to the west. And upon the North Atlantic lies the silence of the seas. On the quietest night and the darkest hour, the Kriegsmarine appear. Above the surface it seems quiet and calm. Deep down below the wolf pack lurks. No, 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 to their own war came the war Cleves and the Ingham, leading the Bury West. In their own track came the wolf pack. Cleves led the convoy into the hornet's nest. At the crack of dawn, the second day, Bury stands in flames. Half the convoy sunk or disabled, heading back to the shore. But below the North Atlantic, on the bottom of the sea, on the second night, in the darkest hour, the Kriegsmarine returns. The wolf pack surfaced for a second time to make the convoy face its fate. No, 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 to their own shore came the World War Cleves and the Ingham, leading the Bury West. In their own track came the wolf pack. Cleves led the convoy into the hornet's nest. Under fire, underwater, May 42, when Bury did fail the test. To their own shore came the World War Cleves and the Ingham, leading them into death. Five, 6, 9 makes the contact and lead them. U94 scores a kill in the dark. 1, 2, 4 sinking 4 into approaches. 406 suffers failure on launch. U5, 6, 9 makes the contact and lead them. U94 scores a kill in the dark. U124 sinking 4 into approaches. 406 suffers failure on launch again. In their own track came the wolf pack. Cleves led the convoy into the hornet's nest. To their own shore came the World War Cleves and the Ingham, leading the Bury West. In their own track came the wolf pack. Cleves led the convoy into the hornet's nest. Under fire, underwater, May 42, when Bury did fail the test. To their own shore came the World War Cleves and the Ingham, leading them into death. Don't know what's waiting down below. The wolf pack lurks awaiting you to follow, to bleed. It's time for you to return, they decide. Oh no, oh no, the wolf pack's waiting for them to come. You'll see, below the surface waits for you.
Wow. There we go, Wolfpack. It is not Sunday. We do, in fact, get a double karaoke week since I missed last week. I missed this past Sunday, so we get a double karaoke week. We get a double karaoke week. Double karaoke week. Today is Sabaton, and on Sunday is Hololive. Woo! I need to learn Mogu Mogu for that one. Thank you, no problem. Next one is Gott mit uns. in English. I'm just gonna preview it. I'm pretty sure I know it well enough to sing. Sounded really good. I'm glad. Thank you. I will just listen to the song to refresh my memory, but yes, I do know this well enough to sing. Is Caroline's Prayer on the list? No. If you search Sabaton on here, I have a list of songs I know. Since you're free from the binding of Silk Song. I have not played Hollow Knight, and so I will not play Silk Song until I play Hollow Knight, which might take a while. There we go. I know my friends are all super into Silk Song right now, so I don't know that much about it, except the main character's cute. She's got like a red little cape that she uses like a parachute. She floats. She's cute and I like her. Very cute. Alright. I might have to sing it with them. That's okay though. Silk Song really takes off the training wheels much quicker. Well, wasn't Silk Song originally supposed to be like an expansion? Like it was supposed to be an expansion or a DLC for Hollow Knight, and then it just kind of became its own game. Pretty sure that's how the development went. So it feels, from what I understand, it starts off at double damage, so alright, we'll sing with them. Alright. All together, Gott mit uns. Yeah, it was originally a DLC. Hello, Vale, and hello, Grim. Mit uns. I have a friend that got filtered, too quickly. If you know Fudgy. I was talking with a friend, Sacrio, about it. And Sacrio is a Dark Souls player, so he's like, filter! Sacrio is a Dark Souls enthusiast, so... Alright, we're gonna sing with them so that I can fully remember it, but Gott mit uns. God with us. There we go. Spend the night in formation. To battle we marched in the dawn. We were ready to die for a king. On the fields of Breitenfeld, fire I will. Aim for the cannons, counterattack. Thunder of guns, Gott mit uns. As we all stand united, all together, Gott mit uns. From the old world's demise, see an empire at rise. From the north reaching far, here we are. On September the 7th. I don't know this part very well. 7 times they attacked on that day. 7 times they retreated. Cavalry charge. Follow the banner after the king. Freedom we bring. Gott mit uns. As we all stand united. All together. Gott mit uns.
From the old world's demise, see an empire rise. From the north, reaching far, here we are.
Grateful. Too early. Here we go.
Breaking their lines, thousands of soldiers run for their lives. Legends arise, Gott mit uns, as we all stand united, all together. Gott mit uns, as we all stand united, all together. Gott mit uns. From the old world's demise, see an empire rise. From the north, reaching far, here we are. From the old world's demise, see an empire rise. From the north, reaching far, here we are.
There we go. Have a good night, Nade. Rest well. Or have a good day at work, whichever it is. Boom! This next one, I always think it's like ghosty vision, like this. You can still hear the Swedish version of the song. Hey! I sang one. We sang Enlisted Krieg. I am not very good at Swedish. It's hard for me. But I did sing one. I sang one in Swedish. Swedish is very hard for me because I know enough German that my brain reads it the way that it would be pronounced in German. But not enough German to be like, this is Swedish. I know just enough for it to mess me up. All right, Ghost Division next. I always read it as Ghosty Vision. There we go. Probably gonna rewind. It is somewhere around the 24-minute mark. Around there. Good luck. Oh, look at you. Thank you. Have you thought about uploading singular cover songs? I have 2, but they're in Japanese. I have sung 2 Vocaloid songs, if any fellow weeboos are in here. I have not. I should probably. I think it'd be cool if I did a cover of one of these. I think that'd be fun. I'd have to think which one I'd pick, though. Ooh. See, I'm learning how to do... lyric video making so that I can make my own cover songs. There we go. So soon, I'm hoping to have one Japanese cover out called Lemon Melon Cookie, but I have to work on that. But I never thought about it. I could just do Sabaton covers. There's nothing stopping me. There's absolutely nothing stopping me from doing a Sabaton cover. So I can sing whatever I want. Wah ha 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 ha. Wah ha 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 ha. The War to End All Wars, I don't think I know that well enough to sing. I listen to Sabaton, but I don't know all of them well enough to sing. do it. I should. Yeah, see, I've listened to this, but I don't know it well enough to sing. There we go. I'd like to hear single cover songs from you. Okay. I will look into that. Actually, now that my voice is back, I can record the one that I do know. Could be my emotions out of whack because I was running very little on sleep. That's okay. That's okay. Let me see if there's a karaoke. Okay, there is. Yes. All right. Here we go. Ooh. Ghost Division. Sabaton is also my gateway to metal. I listen to more metal now. That I do the sound booth at wrestling. Fast as the wind, the invasion has begun. Shaking the ground with the force of 1,000 guns. First in the line of fire, first into hostile land, tanks leading the way. Leading the way. Charging the lines with the force of a furious storm. Fast as a lightning phantom swarm. 200 miles at nightfall, taken within a day, thus earning their name, earning the fame. They are the Panzer Elite, born to compete, never retreat. Ghost Division, living or dead, always ahead, fed by your dread. Always ahead as the blitzkrieg rages on, breaking morale with the sound of blazing guns. First in the line of fire, first into hostile land, tanks leading the way. Leading the way. Leaving a trail of destruction through a foreign land. Massive assault left to serve the Nazi plan. Communications broken, phantoms too far away, thus earning their name, earning their fame. They are the Panzer Elite, born to compete, never retreat. Ghost Division, living or dead, always ahead, fed by your dread. Pushing the front line forth with a tremendous force, reaching the way for Panzer Corps. First in the line of fire, first into hostile land, tanks leading the way, claiming the fame. They are the Panzer Elite, born to compete, never retreat. Ghost Division, living or dead, always ahead, fed by your dread. Panzer Elite, born to compete, never retreat. Ghost Division, living or dead, always ahead, fed by your dread. Bam! There we go! Ghost Division! I started working the sound booth at a local wrestling promotion, and we listened to classic rock and classic metal. Mostly classic metal because there's no swearing in it. And you don't since it's a kid-friendly wrestling show, they don't want to have bad words. So I started listening to metal with Sabaton, but I'm slowly listening to more now that I am participating in wrestling. The vanilla whip suplex as Nilly throws someone. Thanks for singing more, Shunglan. I'm glad you liked it. I'm gonna just refresh my memory on this one. There we go. Man, do I love audio routing. I can listen to things and you can't hear them. Okay, I remember this. They aren't family friendly, but Ailstrom is a pretty good rock band. Oh, okay. See, I'm a weeboo. I'm a VTuber, right? I'm an anime woman, so I like stuff from Japan. And I knew that JoJo's Bizarre Adventure had a lot of singers because Vanilla Ice is an enemy. But I finally listened to Dio for the first time at wrestling. It's like, oh my god, it's Dio! So now I'm going back through and looking at the names and being like, so what band is this? I never thought I'd find music through JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Cannibal Corpse is family friendly. Ooh. Santiano are pretty neat. Okay, okay. There we go. Alright, I have the karaoke. Yeah, we're gonna sing Stormtroopers per request. Fawn might be possible if you speak German. I could. Is the band name Fawn? Let me find my little book that I write things down in. I have dotted notebooks because dotted notebooks are the best. You can draw on them and you can write. You can make diagrams and graphs, and it's great. I love them. Acapella metal, that's interesting. Boop. There we go. Stormtroopers! I only know old German music like Mein Freund der Baum by Alexandra. I only know old German songs. And they stand still in the war, repeating what's been done before. It must come to an end, a few will transcend. They were under 25, and under fire they would thrive. The Stormman is born, their enemies scorn. A glimpse of the future, new tactics in war, new doctrine in combat explored. As fast as lightning, there's no time to mourn. A glimpse of the future, and Blitzkrieg is born. Strike at 0 hour with overwhelming firepower. They're fueled by the fear in their enemies' eyes. It's a shock troop infiltration, a fast and violent escalation. Out of the trenches, the stormtroopers rise. Jaegers led the way, the pioneers would join the fray. Initiative gained, advancement sustained. Through direct command, they're advancing through the land, encircling their flanks and ravage their ranks.
expose their reinforcements, destroying the lines, new doctrine in combat aligns. Infantry attacks, exposing cracks, new combat ideals on the Kaiserschloss fields. Strike at 0 hour with overwhelming firepower. They're fueled by the fear in their enemies' eyes. It's a shock troop infiltration, a fast and violent escalation. Out of the trenches, the stormtroopers rise.
Excellent.
Glimpse of the future, new tactics in war, new doctrine in combat explored. As fast as lightning, there's no time to mourn. A glimpse of the future and blitzkrieg is born. Strike at 0 hour with overwhelming firepower. They're fueled by the fear in their enemies' eyes. It's a shock troop infiltration, a fast and violent escalation. Out of the trenches, the stormtroopers rise. Strike at 0 hour with overwhelming firepower. They're fueled by the fear in their enemies' eyes. It's a shock troop infiltration, a fast and violent escalation. Out of the trenches, the stormtroopers rise.
Bam! Stormtroopers! There we go. See, here's the thing. I don't know too many German songs. Because I wasn't allowed to have German at home because Papa Neil did not speak German. So Mama Neil was not able to speak at home. So we would only have German stuff at Opa and Oma Nilly's. And Opa and Oma Nilly, like Irish yodeling. So we listened to really old German music by like Alexandra, like Mein Freund der Baum. Mein Freund der Baum is one I remember very well. But other than really old German music, we would listen to classical like Bach and Bayerisch yodeling. Before going to church, we would gather at Opa and Oma Nilly's house. We'd have breakfast, we'd listen to yodeling, and then we would drive to church. So that's why I don't know too many German songs. Not the Bayerisch, yeah. So that is why I am not up to date with German music. I did, however, learn German in high school because I wanted to be able to speak with my family. So that's why I can sing in German and I can speak a little bit. But yeah, I don't know too many songs. And then because they only play I get to listen to yodeling at home, and then when I go to school, they're like, "We're gonna put on Schnee Snarf Snappy." It's like, no, anything but Snappy, please. Anything but Snappy. Ich bin Snappy, das kleine Krokodil. I hate it. And now Mama Neil plays it because she knows I hate it. And we're all gremlins in this house. We're all gremlins in this house. She plays it specifically because she knows I hate it. So, woo! That is my limited German song knowledge. Limited German song knowledge. Oh yes, I'm pretty sure everyone in Germany knows Mein Land Tirol. The legally obligated Oktoberfest songs. Mein Land Tirol. Next up is... wait, no, not Primo Victoria next. Primo Victoria is after this one. Panzer Battalion. Nisha, you forgot about that? Yeah! Okay, it's two separate words, sorry. It's two separate words. Two separate words. I just like Schneeschna Schnappy. Oh, I also know how to sing Let It Go in German. I learned how to sing Let It Go in German. Mama Neil asked me to learn weird songs. She asked me to learn the Queen of the Nights aria from the Magic Flute, the Zauberflöte. The one, so I can do that. And she asked me to learn Let It Go in German. She'll ask me at random times to be like, Nilly, can you learn this song? And Lipstick Krieg was one song. She's like, Nilly, can you learn this song for me? It's like, yes, Mama Neil. Yes, Mama Neil, I can learn Swedish for you. I have to do, I'm gonna add it to the list. Mama Neil requested Winged Hussars. She requested Winged Hussars because she likes that one too. So I'll add that in my coming up. I have a list of the requests. So, Panzer Battalion. Ooh. Boom. Hello. Hello. Under the sun, no shadows will fall, piercing our eyes as we charge. An armored battalion on course to the east, closing the end of its march. This time we're here to finish a job started a decade ago, driving the animals out of their holes to bury them 6 feet below. Armored tanks of mass destruction, killers in the east. Rats who dare to stand before us, feel our guns go live. Death in the shape of a Panzer Battalion. Insect of terror to run for your face like a man. Cannot outrun our Panzer Battalion. I got mixed up there. Thousands of tons of armor and guns making its way through the sand. Our Panzer Battalion is back for revenge, artillery sweeping the land. First strike is ours, no mercy is shown. There's rivers of blood in our track, breaking their waves of defense with our tanks. Infantry watching our back, blow their SAM sights clear for airstrike, ready for the storm. Minefield swept, there's no surrender. Feel our napalm burn. Death in the shape of a Panzer Battalion.
Insect of terror, don't run, face your fate like a man. Cannot outrun our Panzer Battalion.
In the shape of a handsome Italian.
Death in the shape of a Panzer Battalion. The insect of terror, to run, face your fate like a man. Cannot outrun our Panzer Battalion. Under the sun, no shadows will fall, piercing our eyes as we charge. An armored battalion on course to the east has reached the end of its march. Armored tanks of mass destruction, killers in the east. Rats who dare to stand before us, feel our guns go live. Panzer Battalion. Insect of terror, don't run, face your fate like a man. Yeah. Panzer Battalion. Yeah.
Wow. Oh no, it went on to the next one. Oh no! I accidentally clicked on a playlist instead of a single video because I'm a silly Billy. Oh! I'm surprised how few VTubers sing Sabaton. The only one I've seen is Gouda. The only one I've seen is Gouda. And well, I guess me now. But only one I've seen is Gouda. Does nobody else listen? I don't get it. Do I know Soldier of Heaven? No. I have a little list here of the ones I do know, and I'm gonna go through like most of them. Most of them. I have another requested one. Primo Victoria. Good, are you in Neuro one? Neuro sing? Okay. There's 3 of us! Woo! Yeah! 3 of us sing! Yippee-ki-yay! Bonk. Who knows, maybe there's more people that just don't archive their karaokes. Oh no, big yawn. If you search Sabaton, I have a bunch of songs listed on there. It's called a streamer song list, and I use it for karaokes when I do requests, because you can filter by like the tags I put in. So you could search English oldies and find all of the old songs that I know in English, or you could search Vocaloid English if you want to find all the English Vocaloid songs I know. It's a very convenient list because you can search multiple tags at once. So I use it when I karaoke so I can be like, which song should I sing next? But the next was requested. Prima Victoria! This is part of the first few songs that I listened to from Sabaton. Alright. If I remember correctly, this one starts very quickly, so
through the gates of hell as we make our way to heaven through the Nazi lines. Primo Victoria.
I did it. It's a karaoke if you're not struggling reading the lyrics. I did that with Enlisted in Krieg. I tried.
We've been training for years, now we're ready to strike as the great operation begins. We're the first wave on shore, we're the first ones to fall, yet soldiers have fallen before. In the dawn they will pay with their lives as the price. History's written today. In this burning inferno, know that nothing remains as our forces advance on the beach. Aiming for heaven, though serving in hell. Victory's ours, their forces will fall through the gates of hell as we make our way to heaven through the Nazi lines. Primo Victoria. On the 6th of June, on the shores of Western Europe, 1944, D-Day upon us. We've been here before, used to this kind of war, crossfire grind through the sand. Our orders were easy, it's kill or be killed, blood on both sides will be spilled. In the dawn they will pay with their lives as the price. History's written today. Now that we are at war with the Axis again, this time we know what will come. Aiming for heaven, though serving in hell. Victory's ours, their forces will fall through the gates of hell as we make our way to heaven through the Nazi lines. Primo Victoria on the 6th of June on the shores of Western Europe, 1944. D-Day upon us.
Dun, 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 dun.
6th of June 1944, Allies are turning the war. Normandy, state of anarchy, overlord. Aiming for heaven, though serving in hell. Victory's ours, their forces will fall through the gates of hell as we make our way to heaven to the Nazi lines. Primo Victoria on the 6th of June on the shores of Western Europe, 1944. D-Day upon us through the gates of hell as we make our way to heaven to the Nazi lines. Primo Victoria on the 6th of June on the shores of Western Europe, 1944. Primo Victoria.
Here we go! I'm glad you enjoy. I do wish more people sang it though. I'm glad you enjoy, but I hope more people are able to enjoy too, you know? If there's not a lot of people singing, that means there's not a lot of people listening. It's okay, I will slowly indoctrinate people. I will slowly indoctrinate people to listening to Sabaton. The next one is requested by Mama Nilly. Next one is requested by Mama Nilly. She likes this one. gonna just preview it really quick to make sure I remember it. Do you by chance know the Great War? I don't know Great War well enough to sing, unfortunately. I'm gonna be taking next week off because my birthday's coming up and I have to do a 3-day long stream. I'm gonna need to prepare for that. I'm going to need to rest. Oh no. Because streaming for 3 days straight is tough. It's tough, shall we say? All right. Here we go. You're seeing them live in December. Let's go. I saw them, I think it was 5 or 6 years ago now. And it was packed. And I am small. I'm 5 feet tall. And I wanted to get close so I could see. And people saw me and they made room for me so that I could see. They were so nice. Unfortunately, my legs are weak. So I stood there and enjoyed it. And then I went to sit down. Because I cannot stand for long periods of time. But I got a hoodie and a t-shirt and I am jazzed. They're my favorite. They're the most comfortable things ever. I got a Bismarck t-shirt and I believe I got a Great War hoodie. What was the... It might have been a great... I have to look downstairs. I think it was a Great War hoodie. What about Panzerkampf? I do not think I know Panzerkampf well enough to sing. Let me double check. Wait, no, do I? I do! Okay, I do know Panzerkampf. We can put that on there. Is it on the list? Is it in my list? It is not. Okay, I can add it to the list now. Panzerkampf will now show up. Panzerkampf will now show up in there. It is English and it is... Okay. Active. Create. Yay! New song added to the list! Woo! Do I have winged hussars in here? I do not. Okay, I need to add winged hussars. Sabaton. English. And then I need to add an Livsted Click. Sabaton. That one's gonna have to be in other create because it is not in English. I do not know Lady in the Dark. Alright, we'll do Winged Hussars and then Panzerkampf. Ooh. When the Winged Hussars arrived, I do know Attack of the Dead Men. Add that to the list. A cry for help in time of need, await relief from Holy League. 60 days of siege, outnumbered and weak. Sent a message to the sky, wounded soldiers left to die. Will they hold the wall or will the city fall? Dedication, dedication, they're outnumbered 15 to 1. And the battle's begun, then the Winged Hussars arrived. Coming down the mountainside. Then the Winged Hussars arrived.
Coming down, they turn the tide. As the days are passing by, and as the dead are piling high, no escape and no salvation. Trenches to explosive halls are buried deep beneath the walls. Plant the charges there and watch the city fear. Desperation, desperation, it's a desperate race against the mind, and a race against time. Then the winged hussars arrived, coming down the mountainside. Then the winged hussars arrived, coming down, they turn the tide. Balls are coming down from the sky. Denizens, are you ready to die? We will seek our vengeance eye for an eye. You'll be stopped upon the steps of our gate. On this field, you're only facing our hate. But back home, this is assault and sealing your fate.
The lyrics are coming on too slow. Dang.
We remember in September, the night Vienna was freed. Made the enemy bleed, then the winged hussars arrived, coming down the mountainside. Then the winged hussars arrived, coming down, they turn the tide. Then the winged hussars arrived, coming down the mountainside. Then the winged hussars arrived, coming down, they turn the tide. We remember in September when the winged hussars arrived.
There we go. Winged hussars! As requested by Mama Nilly. There we go. I do know Attack of the Dead Men, so we will put that on. And we'll use Max Sub-Zero's instrumental because he's a cool dude. He's cool. Wait, not Attack of the Dead Men next. I skipped one. Panzerkampf. There we go. I missed it. I skipped it. I have a little list in front of me with the songs you guys request so I can remember. There we go. Everything happens in September. Why does everything happen in September? Why? Why? I mean, there's a 1 in 12 chance of it happening in September. There's a 1 in 12 chance of it happening in September, but still. But still. I'm born, and that is the greatest war crime of all. I am born, and that is the biggest war crime of all. There we go, Panzerkampf. Do you remember the 21st night of September? All right, Panzerkampf. Ooh. Wait, hold on. Why must it do this? What? Why? Why must they have the... Okay, alright. Well, we'll gambarimasu with this.
German army march. In the Soviet Union, summer 1943, tanks line up in thousands as far the eye can see. Ready for the onslaught, ready for the fight, waiting for the access to march into the trap. Minds are placed in darkness in the cover of the night, waiting to be triggered when the time is right. Imminent invasion, imminent attack. Once the battle started, there's no turning back. The end of the Third Reich draws near. Its time has come to an end. The end of an era is here. It's time to attack. Into the motherland, the German army march. Comrades stand side by side to stop the Nazi charge. Panzers on Russian soil, a thunder in the east. 1 million men at war, the Soviet wrath unleashed. Fields of Prokhorovka feel the heat of battle burn. Suffered heavy losses, the tide of war has turned. Driving back the Germans, fighting on four fronts. Hunt them out of Russia, out of Soviet land. Reinforce the front line, force the Axis to retreat. Send in all the reserves, securing their defeat. Soldiers of the Union broke the citadel, ruined 7th Army, Axis rest in hell. The end of the Third Reich draws near. Its time has come to an end. The end of an era is here. It's time to attack. Into the motherland, the German army march. Comrades stand side by side to stop the Nazi charge. Panzers on Russian soil, a thunder in the east. 1 million men at war, the Soviet wrath unleashed. Onward, comrades! Armies of the Soviet Union, charge! Oh, Mother Russia, Union of lands, will of the people, strong in command. Oh, Mother Russia, Union of lands, once more victorious, the Red Army stands. The end of the Third Reich draws near. Its time has come to an end. The end of an era is here. It's time to attack. Into the motherland, the German army march. Comrades stand side by side to stop the Nazi charge. Panzers on Russian soil, a thunder in the east. 1 million men at war, the Soviet wrath unleashed.
Oh! There we go! It was Panzerkampf! Yeah, I listen to mostly the old ones. I mostly listen to the old ones because I don't know, for some reason, I don't listen to new music. I listened to only Vocaloid for about 10 years, which made me sing funny. When I sing in Japanese, I sing really, really funny because I only listened to Vocaloid for 10 years and I picked up the habits of old Vocaloid tuning. But, yeah, I don't know. For some reason, I just didn't listen to new songs for quite a while. I just listened to the same ones over and over and over again, and I should listen to the new stuff. The Battle of Kursk, which this song is about. Oh, okay, let me look it up. Hold on. Do you listen to baby metal by chance? I've listened to baby metal. However, I've listened to Ladybeard. I've listened to Ladybeard and his group. I've listened to Ladybeard and his group. That's where I found baby metal, weirdly enough. I saw Ladybeard at an anime convention a long time ago, and it's like, oh, that's right! That's rad! Yeah, Panzerkampf is about the Battle of Kursk. Do I listen to Gloryhammer or Powerwolf? A little bit of Powerwolf. A little bit of Powerwolf. In 1943, during World War II, one of the largest tank battles in history resulted in the Soviet Union gaining the advantage on the Eastern Front, which it would hold until the end of the war. The Russian counteroffensives that had begun in November 1942 had pushed the Germans not only mostly out of the Caucasus, but also crossed into the eastern Ukraine and southern Belarus. By March 1943, they had created a large salient deep in the German front lines between the cities of Orel and Kharkov. This was the Kursk salient and was an obvious target for German high command. By cutting off the salient, they would not only shorten the front line, but also trap a large frequency of Russian soldiers and material. Such a success would give the Germans time to rebuild after the recent losses at Stalingrad. Interesting. You discovered baby metal a few years ago when they opened for Sabaton. They opened for Sabaton? Let's go! Let's go! I'm pretty sure one of the Power Wolf songs I have is a cover. Mom and Neil called me twice. Is it okay if I call Mom and Neil back really quickly? She called very early into the stream. Actually, you know what? I'll wait till the stream is over. That way I don't have to stop for a very long amount of time. I don't have to stop. Baby metal opening for Sabaton was an experience. Ooh, I bet. It's kind of like when Hatsune Miku opened for Lady Gaga. It's kind of like when Hatsune Miku opened for Lady Gaga. Army of the Night is one of the songs from Powerwolf that I have on my playlist. There we go. There we go. All right. Here we go. The next one was Attack of the Dead Men as requested. We were gonna listen to Max Sub-Zero's one. I got to see Hammerfall open for Sabaton once. That's pretty cool. There wasn't, when I saw Sabaton, there was no opener. There was no opener for, it was just them. It was just them. But to be fair, it was a smaller venue. It was a smaller venue. Because I'm kind of in the middle of nowhere. There we go. That is the first and only concert I have actually gone to, funny enough. I've gone to concerts at conventions and at fairs where they have like open air music. But the first actual like ticketed concert event I've ever been to. Oh no, big yaya. First ticketed concert event that I've been to was Sabaton. I've gone for like orchestras and symphonies, but that's different. That's different. Ooh, ooh. Attack of the Dead Men. With the instrumental by Max Sub-Zero.
Turmoil at the front, Willem's forces on the hunt. There's a thunder in the east, it's an attack of the deceased. They've been facing poison gas, 7,000 charge en masse. Turn the tide of the attack and force the enemy to turn back. And that's when the dead men are marching again. Osovic, then and again, attack of the dead. 100 men facing the lead once again. 100 men charge again, die again. Osovic, then and again, attack of the dead. 100 men facing the lead once again. 100 men charge again, die again. To combat and spar, Hindenburg against the Tsar. Moving 12 battalions large into a Russian countercharge. They'll be fighting for their lives as their enemy revives. Russians won't surrender, no, striking fear into their foe. And that's when the dead men are marching again. Also then and again, attack of the dead. 100 men facing the lead once again. 100 men charge again, die again. Osovic, then and again, attack of the dead. 100 men facing the lead once again. 100 men charge again, die again.
This is one of my favorite of their older ones.
That's when the dead men are marching again. Osovic, then and again, attack of the dead. 100 men facing the lead once again. 100 men charge again, die again. Osovic, then and again, attacking the dead. 100 men facing the lead once again. 100 men charge again, die again. Osovic, then and again, attack of the dead. 100 men facing the lead once again. 100 men charge again, die again. Osovic, then and again, attack of the dead. 100 men facing the lead once again. 100 men charge again, die again.
With how many songs they put out, it is kind of old. That's about when I first found them. In 2019. When did Bismarck come out? Let me see. Sabaton, Bismarck. When did that come out? Because that's when I found them. 2019! Okay, yeah. Fields of Verdun, I do know that one. Okay, I was gonna do one for me. We can do Fields of Verdun. I would not want to be the soldier that came to the stronghold after the gas attack. I would not either. What if your equipment fails and now you're facing people that are going to die and want your blood? The first Sabaton song I ever heard is Last Dance, sung by a certain Vtuber. Sung by Gargura? Sung by Gargura? The birth of Red Gura? Alright, we're gonna do one for me, and then I have Fields of Verdun next. I'm gonna do Ghost in the Trenches. Ghost in the Trenches! Because Canadian pride. He is an Ojibwe soldier from Ontario. Yes, ma'am, yeah! Chlorine gas? Nah, I'd win. Your favorite song is Smoking Snakes. Ooh. I like Ghost in the Trenches. It is about Francis Pegamagambo, who is a Ojibwe sniper. Ghost in the Trenches. Boop. Here we go. Oh, hey, it's me singing it from a year ago. Let's go. Okay, all right, sorry. I got excited. There's a video of me singing it from like a year ago. Ooh. Ghost in the Trenches. Price of a Mile? Oh, I do know that one. We can add that to the list. There we go. Alright. This one starts right away. Excuse me. This one starts right away. Move between the lines, a soldier breaking the confines. A force deployed from overseas, a war in foreign land await the eager recruits. And in their midst among the men, a soldier with a different past returned to his roots. Into battle, the gas has them pinned. Then this soldier invokes the spirits of the wind. Under fire, a ghost that roams the battlefield. Move between the lines, a soldier breaking the confines. Just another man and rifle, a marksman and a scout revealed. Makes his way from trench to trench alone, moving undetected and on the fields of Passchendaele, a guiding light for reinforcements finding their way. And in the battle of the Scarp, bring ammo over no man's land and fire away. In the battle, the gas had them pinned. Megambo invokes the spirits of the wind. Under fire, a ghost that roams the battlefield. Move between the lines, a soldier breaking the confines. Just another man and rifle, a marksman and a scout revealed. Makes his way from trench to trench alone, moving undetected. For those who don't know, the Ojibwe region is around the Great Lakes, primarily in Canada. So it does dip into the States.
Under fire, a ghost that roams the battlefield. Move between the lines, a soldier breaking the confines. Just another man and rifle, a marksman and a scout revealed. Makes his way from trench to trench alone, moving undetected. Francis stayed and fought throughout the war. Made his way until the end alive.
There we go! Thank you, Ryan! I appreciate it. I don't know the Unkillable Soldier, unfortunately. But for those who don't know, the Ojibwe region is largely around the Great Lakes. Let me see if I can bring it up here on MS Paint. Here we go. I'll just... do this. Here we go. Woo! So this is the Canadian region of Ojibwe, though it goes completely around the lakes. This is where he's from. This is where he's from. Do you know night witches? I do. But yeah, that's where Francis Pickleman Combo is from. She's doing a great job. Thank you. I'm doing my best. I know I'm not... my voice isn't very suited to metal, but I have fun singing it anyways. So it's not about being good. It's about having fun, right? And enjoying music together. I didn't know that. Thanks. I'm glad. Every time we do a Sabaton stream, we learn something new. And I love that. I love that. There we go. Fields of Verdun as requested. Here we go. Let me just make sure I remember. I do know this one. Okay, we're good. I can think is I moved here from Canada and they think I'm slow. Eh? Where's that from? I moved here from Canada and they think I'm slow. Eh? What? What? Where's that from? Where's that from? It's very rare for me to bust out the Canadian accent. I think I do my best at not having one. I do my best at having generic North American accent. Generic North American accent. The Simpsons. Oh, okay. I haven't watched too much of The Simpsons. I'm a weeboo. I watch anime. I am a goofy goober, yeah. All right. Fields of Verdun. Ooh. There we go. I do know that, in a bit. As a drum roll started on that day, heard 100 miles away, 1,000,000 shells were fired, and the green fields turned to gray. The bombardment lasted all day long, yet the forts were standing strong. Heavily defended, now the trap's been sprung and the battle's begun. Descend into darkness.
303 days below the sun, fields of Verdun. And the battle has begun, nowhere to run. Father and son fall one by one under the gun. Thy will be done. And the judgment has begun, nowhere to run. Father and son fall one by one, fields of Verdun. Though a million scars have shelled the land, no one has the upper hand. From the ground above the trenches, where the soldiers make their stand, and the trenches slowly turn to mud, then they quickly start to flood. That the weight in every corner, as they die in the mud, fill the trenches with blood. Descend into darkness. 303 days below the sun, fields of Verdun. And the battle has begun, nowhere to run. Father and son fall one by one under the gun. Thy will be done. And the judgment has begun, nowhere to run. Father and son fall one by one, fields of Verdun. Fields of execution turned to wasteland from the grass. Thou shalt go no further, it was said they shall not pass. The spirit of resistance and the madness of the war. So go ahead, face the ledge and the dead, though you die where you lie, never asking why. Descend into darkness. 303 days below the sun, fields of Verdun. And the battle has begun, nowhere to run. Father and son fall one by one under the gun. Thy will be done. And the judgment has begun, nowhere to run. Father and son fall one by one, fields of Verdun. I think the captions just say awesome solo. They do! The captions say different things. Sometimes it says legally obligated guitar solo. Sometimes it says awesome guitar solo. They get funny with it. I like it. I like it. There we go. There we go. I'm gonna take a sip. Perfect. Perfect. All right. Oh no, big yawn. Big yawn. All right, I'll do a few more, I think. Because I think we discovered that about 3 hours is the amount of time I can sing in my chest voice before I hurt myself. So we'll go for 3 hours. We'll go for 3 hours. I can normally sing up to like 6 hours, but using my chest voice kind of halves it, so... Shiroyama? I don't know Shiroyama, I'm sorry. We could do an encore of Enlisted Krieg at the end, though. See if I can do it better now that I'm warmed up. Now that I'm warmed up. Yeah, I can only sing like this for about 3 hours. In my normal voice, I can sing for about 6 to 8. It's just... I'm still working on the chest voice. I think 3 hours is pretty good for singing, though. I think that's pretty good. The next one is Price of a Mile. Here we go. Ooh. I need to do another like 8-hour karaoke and just sing whatever. It'll be the randomest karaoke you've ever heard.
gonna be the randomest
Throw your
karaoke.
soldiers into positions whence there is no escape, and they will prefer death to flight.
Have a good night, Thomas. Have a good day at your church group.
Hear the sound of the machine gun, hear it echo in the night. Mortars firing, rains of scene, scars of fields that once were green. It's a stalemate at the front line, where the soldiers rest in mud. Roads and houses, all is gone, there's no glory to be won. Know that many men will suffer, know that many men will die. 500,000 lives at stake as the fields of Passchendaele. And as the night falls, the general calls and the battle carries on and on. What is the purpose of it all? What's the price of a mile? Thousands of feet march to the beat. It's an army on the march. Long way from home, paying the price in young men's lives. Thousands of feet march to the beat. It's an army in despair, knee deep in mud, stuck in the trench with no way out. Thousands of machine guns kept on firing through the night. Mortars placed and wrecked the skin. Guns the fields that once were green. Still a deadlock at the front line, where the soldiers die in mud. Roads and houses since long gone, there's no glory to be won. Know that many men have suffered, know that many men have died. 6 miles of ground has been won, 500,000 men are gone. And as the men crawled, the general called, and the killing carried on and on. What was the purpose of it all? What's the price of a mile? Thousands of feet march to the beat. It's an army on the march. Long way from home, paying the price in young men's lives. Thousands of feet march to the beat. It's an army in despair, knee deep in mud, stuck in the trench with no way out.
Hi.
Young men are dying, they pay the price. Oh, how they suffer. So tell me, what's the price of a mile?
Oh no. Oh no, I'm thinking. Oh. Oh. Oh no, I'm thinking. It'll take a minute to come back. Pain.
That's the price of a mile. Thousands of feet march to the beat. It's an army on the march. Long way from home, paying the price in young men's lives. Thousands of feet march to the beat. It's an army in despair, knee deep in mud, stuck in the trench with no way out. Thousands of feet march to the beat. It's an army on the march. Long way from home, paying the price in young men's lives. Thousands of feet march to the beat.
Someone in my house?
In mud, stuck in the trench with no way out. Thousands of feet march to the beat. It's an army on the march. Long way from home, paying the price in young men's lives. Thousands of feet march to the beat. It's an army in despair, knee deep in mud, stuck in the trench with no way out. Thousands of feet march to the beat. It's an army on the march. Long way from home, paying the price in young men's lives.
I think someone entered the house. Sorry, I heard my door go. I'm thinking about the price of a mile, that's right. Oh, I'm doing the math. I'm doing the math. Oh, she's thinking. Look at that brain go. Brrr. Wow. Look at that brain. Look at that brain go. Brrr. Okay, I'm gonna do this really quick. I'm gonna do this really quick. Alright. Boop. I'll be right back. I'll just refresh this. Do the good old... Have you tried turning it off and on again? There was someone in my house. But it is okay. It is okay. There was, in DVD-doo, someone in my house. There we go. Boom. I'm back. Boom. Yeah, I was thinking about the price of a mile there for a second. Well, more than... I was thinking about it for a whole minute. I'm not good at math. Thinking about it for quite a bit. Alright, night witches! I gotta go now. Have a good night, guys. Have a good night. I'm gonna do Night Witches, and then for the last song, I will do En Livsstidig Krig again. Hopefully better this time. Is it one or two words? Pretty sure it's two words. Okay. Night Witches. Alright, here we go. Ooh, whoop.
From the depths of hell in silence, cast their spells, explosive islands. Russian nighttime flight perfected, flawless vision undetected. Pushing on and on, their planes are going strong. Air Force number 1. Somewhere down below, they're looking for their foe. Bombers on the run. You can't hide, you can't move, just abide. Their attack's been proved. Silent through the night, the witches join the fight. Never miss their mark. Canvas, wings of death, prepare to meet your fate. Night Bomber Regiment 588. Undetected, unexpected, wings of glory, tell their story. Aviation, deviation, undetected, stealth perfected. But they're losing ground, retreating to the sound. Death is in the air. Suddenly appears, confirming all your fears. Strike from witch's lair. Target bound, come around, barrel sounds from the battleground. No dinner waits to feed them at the gates. Live to fight and fly. Canvas, wings of death, prepare to meet your fate. Night Bomber Regiment 588. Undetected, unexpected, wings of glory, tell the story. Aviation, deviation, undetected, stealth perfected. beneath the starlight of the heavens. Unlikely heroes in the skies as they appear on the horizon. The wind will whisper when the night witches come. Undetected, unexpected, wings of glory tell the story. Aviation, deviation, undetected, self-perfected. From the depths of hell in silence, cast their spells, explosive violence. Russian nighttime flight perfected, flawless vision undetected.
There we go. That was Night Witches. I'm gonna try this one again. We're gonna try this one again. Keep in mind, and baby, please no Angie. And baby, please no Angie. Please no Angie. Please no Angie. I do my best. Okay. I may have accidentally deleted the notepad that I put my phonetic pronunciation on there, so we'll do our bestesses. We'll do our bestesses. I'm always Angie. No! Do you just hear Sabaton songs or the history to them too? I do the history to them too, actually. For my first few Sabaton streams, between every single song, I would read the history of the song. I find it fun. I like Sabaton because they're modern day bards, and it's really cool to learn about different things in history from all over the world, you know? This time I'm not reading them in between songs because I was supposed to sing this on Sunday, but I was not feeling good, so I slept. So as a making it up because I missed it on Sunday, I'm doing as many as I can. But normally I like to read the history in between. Normally. But yes, I do like the history, and that's what I was able to bond with Mama Neil and get her to like Sabaton, because she's super into the history. So we watch Sabaton videos and then watch history videos after for the ones that she likes. So it's a nice way to connect with Mama Nilly. It's a nice way to connect. It is quite a set list. It is quite big. We're gonna do the last song because I can only sing in my chest voice for about 3 hours before I will lose my voice. So we're gonna respect my vocal cords this time. And there we go. We're gonna respect my vocal cords and not shoot them because I'm doing 2 karaokes this week. I'm doing a Hololive karaoke on Sunday. For those who like VTubers, Hololive themed karaoke on Sunday. And the first Sunday of October, we'll be doing another Sabaton one. So around there. I like to do them in rotation so we get a little bit of Monica in my life, a little bit of Monica by my side. I like to spoof it up a bit. Have a good night, Green. Rest well. Thank you for coming. All right. And I try to learn 1 or 2 new songs for each karaoke, but since this one was in Swedish, this was the song, TM. This was the song we learned. So, all right. Ganbatte, I'm gonna do my best. Ooh. All right. I'm gonna be singing it with them as well because I'm still pretty new to this one.
Jag ser mig om.
I'm sorry, guys. I got so nervous. I'm so nervous. Ah! I will be doing Templars and the newer songs that come out. Yes. Okay. No scare. No nervous.
Jag ser mig om, jag ser mitt hem försvinna bort. Min tid där hemma kan nu alldeles för kort. Blott ungdom knappt en man där plikten kallad mig. Om jag får se mitt hem igen, det vet jag ej. Blott fränder från mig i strid. Och världen brann, för kriget den kan förgöra en man. Jag ger mitt liv för mitt fosterland. Men vem saknar mig? Så se mig som den, en make, en vän, fader och son som aldrig kommer hem. Men vem sörjer mig? Gick ut i strid för Sverige, blev upp till blod. Där ute väntar döden, inte hjält emot. I fältet brände faller, hör sin sang. Ut med av världen, och nu är gang. Hemifrån. Och världen brann, för kriget den kan förgöra en man. Jag ger mitt liv för mitt fosterland. Men vem saknar mig? Så se mig som den, en make, en vän, fader och son som aldrig kommer hem. Men vem sörjer mig? Unnet ut, vem reser där? Det kämpar bara för en soldat är värdig slut. Fan som är in, försvinner bort och aldrig när den kan förgöra en man. Jag ger mitt liv för mitt fosterland. Men vem saknar mig? Så se mig från den, en make, en vän, fader och son som aldrig kommer hem. Men vem sörjer mig? För kriget den kan förgöra en man. Jag ger mitt liv för mitt fosterland. Men hvem saknar mig så se mig som den en macka, en vän, fader och son som aldrig kommer hem, men vem sörjer mig?
There we go. I tried. I'll get better at that as I continue to learn it. But I did it! I did it! I sang a song in Swedish. I did it. I achieved greatness. I achieved greatness there. I did it. I sang. I did it. Thank you, Lily! Have a good day. See you! Alright. Who should I send you guys to? Who should I send you guys to? I can only manage the chorus. The chorus is the part that I can do okay. You did good, thank you. I'll get better as I learn. I'll get better as I learn. I'll get better as I learn. I see someone has a karaoke scheduled, but when is their karaoke scheduled? Tomorrow! No! Okay. No! I was absolutely delighted. I'm glad! I'm glad. Did they just start? 5 minutes ago. Perfect. Okay. All right. Perfect. They started 5 minutes ago. That means you can see the whole thing. All right. I don't have any karaokes to send you to, unfortunately. But I do have someone playing Elden Ring. I do have someone playing Elden Ring. So, I can send you there. I need to find more people that karaoke. Normally I'm on Sundays, so it's not the usual time period. Always a pleasure. It's always a pleasure to have you. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. I have 2 karaokes this week. Hee hee ha ha ho ho. The next one is Hololive themed karaoke. The next one is a Hololive themed karaoke. So I'll be singing a lot of Hollow English songs. But I do know some JP songs. There's one I want to learn from a graduated member that I think everyone would have fun with. But also some Suisse. So I hope you enjoy. I'll be back on Sunday. So, I see you guys then. Utsu cookie and bye bye.